Hello, and welcome to another Conscia product demo. In today's video, we'll be showcasing how to leverage our integration with Kontent.ai to connect, orchestrate, and personalize content for customers. Let's start by giving you an overview of both Conscia and Kontent.ai. Kontent.ai is a modular content platform that enables marketers and developers to plan, create, and deliver content to any channel. For this demo, we're using Kontent.ai as a content store for product and article information. Conscia, on the other hand, is an API-first personalization and experience orchestration engine that offers marketers the control to manage experiences in a composable commerce stack. Conscia's integration with Kontent.ai allows us to personalize content residing in Kontent.ai and deliver it to the front end without the need to lift or shift that content into another content repository. This is great as it allows both platforms to continue to do what it does best, thereby supporting a truly composable architecture. Now, let's jump straight into the demo. The experience in front of you is a homepage that's sourcing several content types from Kontent.ai and personalizing content based on the customer's real-time context. What this means is that for each of the three content components on the page, specific content records are fetched from Kontent.ai based on information we know about the customer. The content for each component is sourced from these three content types in Kontent.ai: promotional banners, featured articles, and products. Looking at the promotional banner component, someone whose context is location equals the US would see this promotional banner, whereas someone from the UK would see a different promotional banner because their location context is different. In this example, location was the customer context used to personalize the content delivered to the homepage on our web channel. One of the features of the Conscia platform is that we can use anything we know about the customer or their behavior, including the channel they're coming from, as our trigger context. Let's take a look at another example where we personalize content by using the customer segment as our context. Our goal is to better engage our unique audiences through the delivery of unique variations of the homepage. For this example, our first customer is new to our brand and part of the new customer audience. The second customer, on the other hand, has made several purchases and is part of our brand loyalist customer audience. Our third customer is a brand loyalist as well, but located in the UK. Here's the homepage experience that each customer sees. You'll notice that while each customer sees the same three components, the promo banner, featured articles, and products, the overall experience is very different because their context is being used to shape what content comes back from each of the individual components. In our first example, we can see the customer is presented with an exclusive first-time buyer promo banner and also shown best-selling products. Because our second customer is tied to a different customer segment, it's triggering a different set of content rules. Instead of pulling banners tagged with new member, which generates the first-time buyer promo banner, we're requesting banners tagged with contest in Kontent.ai. Although our second and third customers are both part of the brand loyalist segment, they vary in that the latter is in the UK. This additional context again triggers a different experience rule, which now pulls a different set of products to show. If we break down the page, the homepage that we showcased is comprised of several components, which are essentially content blocks on a page. Because each component that returns content acts independently of other components on a page, customers are presented with a unique experience through combinations of content variants. These in turn create page variants. The ability to generate page variants automatically using modular and reusable components greatly simplifies the management of pages and helps teams focus on tailoring content for customers by leveraging content stored in Kontent.ai to its full potential. Now that we've seen a few experiences, let's uncover how we can set this up in Conscia's Experience Studio and how components and experience rules help orchestrate and personalize experiences. In the Conscia Experience Studio, components are the foundational building block. When we group several components together, we create a template. Components can exist as part of a specific template or can be reused across multiple templates. Similarly, templates can be used on a channel or shared across multiple channels. This ability to reuse components across templates and templates across channels allows organizations to deliver consistent omni-channel experiences, such as promoting a consistent set of product recommendations to both email and web channels. I showed you earlier how each component can deliver a content variant by simply evaluating a customer's context and using that to return a specific content record or records stored in Kontent.ai. This is achieved by Conscia's experience rules. In the Experience Studio, for each component, business users create a series of these experience rules. These rules define a trigger condition paired with information on what content to return. Let's take a look at the rule that returned the content variant for the UK audience. Each experience rule has three main elements. The first element defines the time frame for the rule. Having an active start and end date means I can set rules to drive campaigns, which will activate and deactivate automatically within the campaign timeframe. The advantage of a timeframe approach, when compared to using tagging to drive campaigns, is it creates a clean separation of content from presentation and allows marketing and content authors to maintain independent workflows. The second element is trigger conditions. Here's where I can use my canvas to build what context will serve as my trigger condition. I can pick up a context like a website entry point, device type, location, customer segment, or any other context or combination of contexts I capture on the customer or customer's behavior. The third element is the experience itself. For the integration with Kontent.ai, we use two different types of components which offer different levels of control over the content returned. The first type of component is a static component that returns our articles. This type of component allows marketers to curate or hand select a list of records stored within Kontent.ai. Dynamic components, on the other hand, automatically source records in Kontent.ai that match specific criteria. In the example of products, we've set the rule to find all products that are tagged with a featured products taxonomy in Kontent.ai. Through the combination of our static and dynamic components that connect with content in Kontent.ai, coupled with the reusability of components across templates and templates across channels, marketing teams have full control of personalization to create engaging customer experiences. For organizations who are interested in experimentation and optimization, Conscia's components can also be set up for A/B testing. This allows business users to deliver different variants as part of the target experience. Each variant is driven by a content record and supports a variant identifier for campaign analytics. In addition to analytics, Conscia also supports in-dashboard previewing. This allows business users to simulate different context in order to view the target experience. If you're an organization currently doing personalization and looking to take the personalization initiative to the next level, Conscia's Experience Engine features AI-powered personalization. Conscia's Experience Engine can track customers' real-time signals, such as product or content views, add to carts, purchases, etc., and generates insights about each individual customer that can be used to create a unique experience for that customer. This Customer 360 dashboard you see is an example of types of insights generated for the customer. This includes days since last visited, lifetime value, category affinities, engagement on specific channels, and so much more. Marketing teams can use these customer insights to create audience segments that can be shared across the MarTech stack, as well as to create unique experiences for each customer throughout their journey with their brand. With all of the real-time interaction data captured by the Experience Engine, Conscia can now provide intelligent recommendations, such as products you may like on the homepage or category landing page, and customers who viewed this also viewed, or customers who bought this also bought on the product detail page or the checkout page. So that brings us to the end of our demo. I hope you saw how Conscia empowers marketing teams to deliver personalized experiences on every channel by orchestrating content from any API-first source such as Kontent.ai. Thanks again for watching, and don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions.